How to check whether the soldered motor pads are short-circuited. For a small drone like this, the solder pad is very small and can easily harbor dirt inside. Sometimes, if you use a multimeter to touch the two adjacent motor pads, you will hear a beeping sound, and the multimeter will treat it as a short circuit. This is because the internal resistance of the motor is actually very low, usually less than 100 milliamps. The multimeter may regard this internal resistance of less than 100 milliamps as a short circuit. If you use the internal resistance of a multimeter to measure the pad of the motor directly, you will find that its internal resistance is even lower than the range of your multimeter. So our scientific method of checking whether the motor pad has a short circuit is actually very simple, even incredibly simple. If you spin the motor with the propeller, it cannot spin continuously. You will find that it has a damping feeling, which means that your pad is likely to be short-circuited, and this damping feeling is more obvious when your motor spins faster. When you spin the motor directly with your hand, let me demonstrate it to you directly. We connect the two motor wires together to simulate the short circuit of the pads. Then we spin the motor, and you can see that it cannot keep spinning. If we disconnect the motor wire, it can keep spinning. Generally speaking, if this kind of situation occurs, you must check your motor pad or your ESC. If your MOS tube is damaged, this may happen, so need to pay special attention. It is recommended that you spin the 4 motors by hand after installation to see if there is any abnormal damping feeling. That is all for today's tutorial. Thanks for watching. See you.